With more than 160 world, European and Swiss premieres and millions of eyeballs, Geneva is the place to be for any serious car manufacturer to show off their best. Including homegrown automaker Tata Motors, who showed off a very interesting take on the Aria platform with the concept Hexa, concept connected, as well as a sportier version of the Tata Bolt. We caught up with Pratap Bose, head of design Tata Motors, to see what their path ahead is.
Tata Motors has been a regular at Geneva. It's actually a religion for them because that's the one motor show they never miss. This year also, they are there. They may not have a concept car, but they have got a car very close to production. And that's a Tata Hexa which is standing right behind me. It may look like this has been something which we have been yearning for. Its basis is the very reliable, proven, rugged X2 platform. But with that, it has got enhanced muscle in the form of a 160 bhp, 400 Newton meter torque power plant, which is strong, which is powerful, is performance oriented, matching 6-speed gearbox, all-wheel drive on demand, and then to give it the manners, it's got 19-inch wheels with commensurate rubber to match. Also, very much completely done as far as luxury is concerned in the cabin. And the man responsible for doing this beautification bits is Pratap Bose, man who has done a lot of Tata Motors design jobs from the Zez, the Bolt, and now this. We have also seen his work at the Auto Expo a year and a half ago. Pratap, doable, and how quickly into production?
Adil, very nice to sort of meet you here again at Geneva. Yes, definitely very doable. I mean, our whole, like you said, it's not a concept car in the sense that it's something, you know, unachievable.
Can I say, like the Japanese say, a prototype?
Yes, it is a prototype. In fact, this car you can drive. It's a drivable prototype, and you know, very much within the realms of what can be produced. As you said, you know, we've got a very capable platform in the X2 platform, a fantastic drivetrain as well. So we wanted to really have a car which gives you a sense of status, well-being, power, but also, as you mentioned, you know, in the design, a sense of muscle, a sense of presence, a very strong presence on the...
Good start.
Yeah. So, you know, the 19-inch wheels, the ratio of the body to the wheels, it's all very well studied. We have a very strong front face, you know the new Tata DNA. And all of that goes to establish a presence for this car on the road, which I think is prime, you know, for a...
So from the new Hexa, good sounding name, let's move on to one of the small babies which is really something India wants, and again which is Pratap's own handiwork. Let's move over to the Bolt Sport. So Pratap, from the biggie to the smallie. Yeah. But this smallie packs a mean punch.
The Bolt is already a very capable car, even in its normal form. But we just said we can go one step higher, one step further, and deliver the Bolt Sport for the true, you know, car driving fanatic, really. And in India now, I think it's the right time. A lot of people are becoming sort of lifestyle oriented, and again, an accessible car which gives you, you know, this sort of performance can only be expected from Tata Motors.
I asked you some months ago as well, can we dream about a 3-door hatch, which the emphasis on sport being there absolutely to the core?
I mean, you know, Adil, you know probably better than me, you know, the market for 3-door in India is very limited, purely because of the use that we put our cars through. It's also a family car. So a car like this, for example, would be a kind of a family car during the weekend, you know, and it's an individual car during the week. So it's definitely a limited sort of appeal.
But still, you could make a business case for it.
You know, Adil, can I just tell you one thing?
You can tell me two.
There may be a gap in the market, but there may not be a market in that gap. So,
well, this is the diplomatic Pratap Bose squiggling out of this one basic concept which is still ripe for India, I always say so. Thanks, Pratap, and good work.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Japanese car giant Suzuki Motor Corporation also showcased two concepts that could be key players in its Indian scheme of things: the IK2 compact hatchback and the IM4 mini crossover. The IK2, also known as the YRA premium hatchback, could see the light of day soon and may even be produced in India. The IM4, on the other hand, is a small crossover that should slot right below the Ertiga. With four-wheel drive and tons of new technology, these are sure to shake things up in India. Now, we've already seen two show-stopping models from Honda at recent motor shows, the Honda NSX supercar and the Civic Type R hot hatch in concept form. The NSX was there at Geneva as well to make its European debut, while the Civic Type R featured in production spec for the first time. There were also two new production-ready models in the form of the European spec Jazz with a 1.3-litre engine and a new HRV small crossover that promises fun-to-drive performance with class-leading fuel efficiency and versatility when it comes to in-cabin space. Meanwhile, Korean carmaker Hyundai also showed off its i20 Coupe, i30 Turbo and i40 models. The i20 Coupe differs completely from its 5-door version and in its 3-door variant is now targeting a young, lifestyle-oriented consumer with its intriguing exterior and interior design and equipment offerings. Powering the i20 Coupe will be a choice of engines producing between 84 and 100 brake horsepower. The i30 Turbo is Hyundai's jewel in the crown. The i30 family is now revamped and extended with this flagship sporting model. The i30 Turbo now gets a 1.6-litre 4-cylinder petrol engine that produces 186 horsepower with a 0 to 100 km/h time of just 8 seconds. With the Mirai, what was a prototype last year is now a production model. Toyota Motors unveiled the Mirai Hydrogen Saloon, its first fuel cell vehicle. This 4-seater saloon houses two high-pressure hydrogen tanks on board that give it a 480-kilometer range with a refuel in just under 3 minutes. Also seen at the Toyota stall were the RAV4, a compact 4x4 SUV, the Auris, a new generation compact sedan, and the Avensis, a new generation medium-sized saloon. French carmaker Renault also showed off some intriguing cars such as the Kadjar. A 4.5-meter long, powerful and bristling with tech compact crossover, this model will be positioned as a bigger option to the Captur.